14 years ago. Now, you know that Tata Motors is a pioneer in the SUV industry. Their journey began 14 years ago in the year 2005. Incidentally, in the month of May in the South, we saw a need, we recognized a need when the world didn't see it, and with that, we brought out a product, Tata Ace, that revolutionized the industry. 14 years later, here we are. We believe that we can rise one level above, go 1 inch further, go that extra mile, literally and figuratively speaking, and that is why we're gathered here for this very special occasion. Once again, welcome one, welcome all. And we have just the people from the top management to do that. In the Tata Motors family, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Gunter Buchek, CEO and Managing Director, Tata Motors, Mr. Girish Wagh, President, Tata Motors Commercial Vehicles, and of course the senior leadership team. Ladies and gentlemen of the press and the media, thank you for being here, because this certainly is a lovely occasion that we don't want you to miss. Now, to take things forward and to tell you a little bit more about our superstar this afternoon, may I request Mr. Girish to join me on stage. Would you welcome him with a warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Vanakkam, the launch of the new generation INTRA. So let me start with the national perspective. I think our economy has grown pretty robustly over the past decade or so. And as a part of this economic growth, the private consumption has been a big driver of this growth story. Today, the consumption accounts for more than 60% of India's GDP. Now let's look at the small commercial vehicle market for which we are here today. The growth of small commercial vehicle industry has a direct and a strong correlation to the private consumption growth, and therefore the small commercial vehicle industry has grown at a very rapid rate. But is there a sufficient headroom? So globally, if you see, for every 1 medium and heavy commercial vehicle sold, generally there are 4 small commercial vehicles sold. So that's the kind of average ratio one sees globally. In India, this ratio is still 1:2, and that tells us that we still have a good headroom to grow. Now, Tata Motors identified this opportunity of small commercial vehicles quite some time back. And with the launch of Tata Ace, we actually pioneered the small commercial vehicle segment. That was way back in 2005, and you can see the launch of Tata Ace when it happened in 2005. Popularly known as the Chota Hathi, or in this part of the country, Chinni Yanai, Tata Ace, by virtue of its versatility, reliability, durability, and overall economy for the operator, has been successful in supporting more than 20 lakh customers and their livelihoods over the last 14 years. Today, Tata Ace is not only the #1 brand in the commercial vehicle industry in India, but it is also the vehicle of choice for last mile transportation in the industry. In the year gone by, financial year 19, Ace actually clocked a very healthy 60% growth over FY18, and it in fact allowed us to grow our market share in this small commercial vehicle segment. Now, while Tata Ace continues to be the leader in the mini truck segment, there are a growing set of applications and customer profiles who are looking for something more. So it's kind of Dil Mange mode. And here is about a vehicle which can travel longer, which can travel faster, do more trips, and also carry more load. So we conducted extensive study across the country, and we in fact met more than 3,500 customers to understand what do they aspire for, what do they desire for, what do they want to do in their life, and what kind of vehicle do they want. So the customers actually look for a few things. First, obviously, rational needs like higher revenue earning possibilities. Second one is lower total cost of operation, which comes from good fuel efficiency and better maintainability, and of course reliability and high vehicle uptime. But also more importantly, some of the softer need is about they want to upgrade in life. And this is something which will enable them to meet their life aspirations. Now we translated these customer aspirations and requirements into a vehicle, into product attributes, and then conceptualized and developed the INTRA. So Tata INTRA comes with power engines which ensures quick acceleration and high-speed driving, leading to more trips and hence more revenue. The large loading deck of Tata INTRA gives it high load carrying capability and therefore propensity of earning higher revenue for all the customers. INTRA is loaded with a lot of features, and specifically gear shift advisor or eco switch, which actually improves the fuel efficiency in actual usage. The rugged aggregates of Tata INTRA ensure very high reliability and therefore high uptime. The Tata INTRA comes with two distinct variants, V10 and V20. The V10 comes with a 40 HP horsepower engine and is meant for carrying moderate loads for shorter distances. The V20 houses an engine which delivers 70 HP of raw power and therefore is most suitable for longer lead distances and higher load carrying capacity. Now today, even in small commercial vehicles, the customers spend more than 8 to 12 hours of entire day in the vehicle, in the cabin, and therefore they spend most of their active life inside the vehicle. Now when we met the customers, understood their life, their day in the life, we realized that they need, most importantly, not only revenue, not only lower cost, not only better profits, but also comfort and convenience. What they are also aspiring for is a healthy life, and if I may say, the latest trend about wellness. And this is something which can come from, one can say, fatigue-free driving. So, we captured all these stated and some of, in fact, unstated needs, and therefore came up with a lot of knickknacks in the vehicle. So, there is a lot of space inside the cabin. So, for example, on a dashboard, one can keep their idea of the favorite deity. And in addition to this, on the other extreme, one can have very evolved requirements being met, like car-like superior driving comfort and also low noise, vibration and harshness. In addition to this, there is a lot of utility space inside the vehicle to keep mobile phones. I mean, nobody can operate without mobile phone today. Loose coins, tiffin boxes, water bottles, so the whole day can be spent there. You can see that it also has a lockable glove box for keeping documents and valuables safely. A lot of attention has been given to ergonomics, which comes from power assisted steering, gear shift lever, effective position of accelerator, brake and clutch, and comfortable bucket seats, which gives car-like driving comfort. It also has a very spacious walk-through cabin, very good headroom, elbow room, and very low NVH levels, which is absolutely apt for long and comfortable drive. It also has flat co-driver seats which therefore brings in possibility of at times carrying a third passenger, or also the driver can actually rest on kind of a flat bed during the day. It has a very wide windscreen and powerful headlamps for good visibility and therefore bringing in good active safety. Has a very large load body to carry more load, voluminous load, yet with a very compact footprint with very low turning circle radius for easy maneuverability in our crowded streets. And of course, finally, it has a very stylish cabin in which the customer can also at times carry their family for their personal visits. Now, both Intra V10 and V20 come with two trim levels. I remember in 1999 when air conditioning and power steering was introduced in cars, the penetration was in single digits. I think we are introducing power steering and air conditioning in small commercial vehicles now. So the Intra V10 and V20 higher end trim version will come with heating, ventilation and air conditioning. So not just air conditioning. So in the colder climates one can use the heating also. So it will have the HVAC. It will have features like music system, which is also one of the must today. It will have LED tail lamps. It will have enriched and color coordinated interiors, which we will see sometime later. So therefore, to summarize, Intra range of vehicles have been co-created with the help of our customers, and we are quite confident that it will enable them to meet their aspirations. I must add that Intra has been validated in multiple usage cycles for more than 1 million kilometers during its entire development. So it is well prepared for any kind of usage and duty cycle now anywhere in the country. I can also summarize the value proposition of Intra in just 4 P's. Now, what are these 4 P's? The first one is power pack performance delivered by the new generation direct injection engines, delivering 70 and 40 HP and in V10 and V20 respectively. The second P is about higher productivity, and this is delivered by 14-inch radial tires, which along with its superior load carrying capability therefore leads to longer tire life as well. The third P is about pleasure. So the kind of comfort, convenience, accommodation and usage that we have given, it leads to a pleasurable drive and therefore leads to a fatigue-free day. And finally, the most important P, which is prosperity in life. And with the biggest road body, the speed, acceleration and the other P's that I spoke about, it finally will lead to prosperity for the customer. That's 4 P's. So, Tata INTRA is an all-new rugged and powerful range of compact trucks from Tata Motors on a completely new modular platform, and it also comes with our new premium tough design philosophy for commercial vehicles, and gradually you will see all commercial vehicles from the Tata Motors stable following this. And this is about combining very high level of visual richness and sophistication with robustness and reliability. So this is a very unique combination that we are going to bring in commercial vehicles starting with Intra. So with a contemporary design and class-leading features, the Tata INTRA range will ensure prosperity to its customer through its sheer performance and comfort. So ladies and gentlemen, here's Intra for you.
Look around us. Everyone is writing their own growth story. Our nation is changing fast, creating history. New ideas, new thoughts, and the birth of a new breed. ready to drive their future and these stories of today will lead to a prosperous tomorrow. Let us witness those who are prepared to prosper, ready to drive tomorrow. A unique race. So are you ready to witness the present and the future coming face to face? Because no business is big or small. And stories of aspiration are amongst us all.
Every road is a journey, but I know my destination. Prosperity is my mission. Success is my passion. That's why I'm the one who is confident to lead, eager to win with style and speed. Cause I don't walk, I simply decide. And with ease, I cross the hurdles instead. Because my journey never ends, my growth is constant. I am strong, smart, independent. No road is small or big. All you need is a mind of steel. A bold attitude, a free will. This is me, today and tomorrow.
And I drive INTRA because growth is the engine that drives me. Growth is the fuel that empowers me. And growth is what motivates me. Because INTRA is the engine of my growth. Presenting the Tata INTRA, India's first compact truck with a bold new design expression, premium tough. It looks tough and strong, yet sleek and stylish, an expression of your grandeur. Offers a product proposition of 4 P's: power-packed performance, productivity, pleasure to drive, and prosperity. Power pack performance is synonymous to its 70 HP DI engine that ensures class-leading pickup that is second to none, which perfectly synergizes with aggregates like gearbox, axle, and strong braking system, along with an effective gear shift advisor that is engineered towards increasing the fuel efficiency of the vehicle. From performance, let's shift gears to the next P, productivity. Right from offering 14-inch radial tires that effectively maneuvers multiple road conditions and terrains, ensuring increased tire life, better acceleration, and the top speed of 80 kilometers per hour that reduces the turnaround time per trip so that you can cover long distances faster like never before. The new Tata INTRA has 45% breathability that helps in negotiating any steep slope or flyover at ease. INTRA is truly a pleasure to drive, and what makes it a comfortable proposition is its best-in-class cabin comfort that offers many delighters. A large walk-through cabin that offers comfort like never before, with expensive driver plus one seating, power steering for better maneuverability, powerful air conditioning system, better ergonomics, and lowest NVH levels that ensures a peaceful journey, especially while covering long distances. And alongside comfort, with a smaller footprint of INTRA, it further ensures ease of buying. For the performance, productivity, and pleasure of INTRA adds the fourth P of prosperity. With bigger load body, it promises better earning, better profitability. With durable leaf spring suspension placed at its front and rear axle, and strong hydrofoam chassis, it strengthens the vehicle and ensures better load carrying capacity and reduces maintenance cost of the vehicle. And engineered with reliable and strong aggregates, it reduces maintenance costs, and with a standard warranty of 2 years or 72,000 kilometers, it assures complete peace of mind. Backed by the most comprehensive and industry best value-added service, Sampurna Seva. And the assurance of Tata Summit, India's first ever driver welfare program from Tata Motors. And to cater to the changing needs of today's dynamic business, Tata INTRA is available in multiple applications and 2 unique variants. INTRA B20 with 70 HP engine for higher load and longer distances. And INTRA V10 with a 40 HP engine for voluminous load and moderate distance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new Tata INTRA.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we present to you, for the very first time, our national launch right here, the all-new Tata INTRA. Come on, let's hear a big round of applause. Come on. This is a vehicle that will surely change lives for the better and forever. Ladies and gentlemen, they always say that it is not the destination that counts, it is the journey that we always remember. With the all-new Tata INTRA, I can tell you that this journey will be unforgettable. Moving forward, to take the proceedings along, may I request Mr. Gupta to kindly join me on stage.
And you can lean on it. And you can trust, and you can build your trust on it. Good afternoon, media friends. South is one of our focused markets, and today we are here in Chennai for the national launch of our much-awaited new compact truck, the Tata INTRA. Isn't this a stunning-looking compact truck? Besides its strong and modern appearance, we have also worked on bringing several industry-first driver comfort features to the product. I would like to invite all of you to actually get later on stage to get on the truck to see the utility and convenient features we have built in. As the leader in the CV industry, we understand our customer needs. We take our customer feedback and their requirements very seriously. We listen to them. With the purpose of connecting the aspirations of our customers, we will develop innovative transport solutions, and you will see more game-changing products like the Tata INTRA in the CV market. The turnaround journey has started with a single-minded focus towards our goal of winning decisively market share. Leveraging our product launches has helped us to build a much-needed positive momentum in our commercial vehicle business. Be it in terms of technological advancements, new powertrain solutions, stylish design, superior cabin upgrades, and class-leading TCO. We will keep raising the bar of the Indian commercial vehicle industry. The Tata INTRA is a testament of our commitment to introduce products that embody engineering passion whilst bolstering our customer value. It is our first small commercial vehicle built on a modular platform, aimed at offering the best-in-class features for driver comfort. As mentioned by Girish before, it will come in the two variants offering options to our customers. At Tata Motors, our aim has always been to take the lead in shaping the Indian commercial vehicle industry. With the introduction of path-breaking technologies and innovations, and today we are creating yet another segment with the launch of India's first compact truck, the Tata INTRA. But as I've already been introduced as the man of the fifth P, without any further delay, let me actually move on with the proceedings to the price announcement. Can we have the pricing for India's first compact truck, the Tata INTRA, please? For me, although I think I could afford it, and not for Girish, then please for the INTRA and for this price point, which is really going to change the marketplace multiple times. Here we are!
Come on, I'm sure you can do better than that. Let's just try and you will. Mr. Vijay, I'd like you to stay back on stage, and Mr. Giri, should you please join us for a photo opportunity? They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I think this picture will be worth 1 million. And we wouldn't want to miss out on that. So